Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
he's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. It's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Ryan throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Was looking for Ridley again, and that'll make it 3rd down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him. Incomplete. On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
from the gun, it's Brady. Let the man Gronkowski complete. And he will have a 1st down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a 1st.
Buccaneers.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Right back to him on 1st down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a draw play. This is McCoy. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. From the gun, Brady. Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he's got Miller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. They go back to the ground with Jones. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
The 27-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. Fights through, and now a crease. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Throwing now is Brady. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And they bumps their lead up even further. So the 2-point conversion trend continues, at least as far as trying those goes. They've attempted them after all 3 touchdowns, CD, and converted now 2 of them.
They're not just dipping their toe in the water, are they? I mean, they're committed to going for 2 points, and 2 out of 3, now with a 22-0 lead. In a sense, they're a little bit ahead of the curve, because normally it would be 21, wouldn't it?
And with the way their defense is playing, I don't know if it matters if they do convert any of these. Risk reward, the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan looking left sideline, incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan to the right side and complete to Hurst.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Todd Gurley unable to get it past the line. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
To the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown. Ronald Jones, 73 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
The Bucs.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Back now in Atlanta. Well, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. Very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, here's McCoy. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Bucs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
A gain of 7.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Now Brady. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Buccaneers have it.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the Bucs. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's brought down by Deion Jones. A 2-yard gain on the play.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he Takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Ronald Jones.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets.